Guys, it's Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Yes, I am currently bundled up because I am cold. We love an anemic queen. Also a mom that keeps the house at like -10. Anyway, so today's video, I'm going to talk about like my favorite topic to talk about in general. I don't think I've made an actual video on it on YouTube yet, so this might be my first one. But we're talking about traveling. So I'm currently planning a trip. I won't say the date until I get probably a little bit closer, just in case it might change, also just for safety reasons. I'm going to be traveling to El Salvador. So this has actually been a dream of mine since literally like 5 years. I've wanted to travel every single place in Latin America. I would wanted to go to, Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, literally everywhere over there. And El Salvador has just been a little bit more prevalent in my life. The last few years, I dreamt that I was going and doing missions work there. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I met someone that was from there, and I think it just kind of made me have a stronger desire to want to go even more. I was always constantly praying, like, okay, God, like, open up the right doors, bring me the right people so I can go and do this and do that. And then I've been praying for, like, just that specifically for maybe, like, 3 years. Like, I have had this desire to I want to go, I want to see it, I want to go and experience the culture and the community. And just last month in December, it is January, my favorite airline decided I wanted to start flying there and some other places, but it didn't fly there before. I was going on there to find a flight somewhere else. I don't even know. I just love to look at flights because that's my thing. And I was just scrolling, I was like, what would be the odds if I typed in on the website like El Salvador or whatever, and then like it popped up and it was like, I was like, wait a second, like this has not always been there because you only flew to like America, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Canada. Like that's as far as they were going. And I was like, what the heck? Like when did this become available? Like I never even saw this. This was like the beginning, like very beginning of January. And so I Googled it and I was like, okay, like I put in like the airline with with El Salvador, and it was like coming December 2019, introducing like 5 new stops and like places to go, and they introduced it with like some places in like the Caribbean. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited, like so excited, because I felt like 2020 was just the year of just going and doing things. I feel like people can be very much talkers, and I want to be a doer. I can say that I want to go and I want to see something, but if I never make any actual plans to go and do it, then like, what's the point? I tweeted, I was like, oh, I'm planning a whole trip and I have no one to go with. And my friend was like, well, I'll go with you pretty much. And like, so I was like, all right, dope. And then I've invited my sister, and I don't know exactly if they're both going to go. So with that being said, I've done plenty of research in case I feel like it's necessary to go on my own. I've searched up all the touristy spots, all the local places, all the safe places, as well as making sure I've done my research on all of the more dangerous places where there's a higher risk of gang activity or gang violence, or just that are just not safe in general. That way I can be prepared, because although I would prefer to go with someone, just because I don't like to stereotype stuff, but the reality is that it is pretty dangerous to go there in certain places. Same as like anywhere else, but I do like to just make sure that I am aware of risk and that I'm taking proper precautions, because I just don't want to be dumb, and I don't want to get kidnapped or killed. And this would be the same if I was going to literally like anywhere else. So the only place I probably wouldn't really care to go for, that I wouldn't care if I had to go myself, would probably be like Canada, because it's like one of the safest places you can travel if you're going to go alone. So fun fact, if you're going to travel by yourself for the first time, try Canada. And I've been making sure that I'm using my Spanish more conversationally, because I don't want to go by myself and I can't communicate with anyone, even though I don't think that would be an issue. But just because, like, when you don't use something all the time, because I don't necessarily have anyone that I need to speak Spanish to on a very frequent basis. So I'm definitely making sure that I'm speaking it more often. That way I'm using it and I'm already kind of like in the zone. I'm very, very excited, and I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know how it's going to go, if I'm going to have to go by myself. I don't really know where this video is going. I know the topic is just that, like, I might be traveling alone, and here's how I feel about it. And I'm very, very excited, more excited than I am nervous, obviously. But because I'm literally, like, if I have the ability to do something, I'm going to go do it. And if I have to do it by myself, then oh well. I'm definitely praying for the perfect travel partner if necessary. And if not, I'm definitely just making sure I'm prepared if I need to just do it alone. I've been making my itinerary as far as places that I definitely know, so many places that I already want to go. And then I'm just making sure that I have those already noted down, just like dates and times and hotels of where I'm going to be staying, and then just figuring out like how transportation works out there. I don't really want to have to rent a car. But I'm definitely okay with it because I don't know if they have like Uber and stuff there. But I'm so freaking excited. I'm definitely trying to I'm not very much of a planner per se. Like if I'm going somewhere crazy, like if I was going to like Greece or something, like I usually would have something like, I've never been to Greece obviously, but I would have it calculated to the minute because I want to make sure I'm experiencing something. But if I'm just going somewhere like New York or California or something like that, something that's like more relatively close, then I'm like, okay, like let's just kind of make sure we know what we want to do, and then we can do those, and everything else doesn't really matter. But this, I'm definitely making sure I have an itinerary because I've never been here. It's a completely different country, and then if I'm going by myself, I want to make sure that I have everything set in stone just for safety reasons, and that way my family like knows at this time this is where I'm supposed to be, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, this is the hotel I'm gonna be at. And obviously, you know, like not everything is gonna go according to plan. That way sometimes, you know, you might get sidetracked, or the times might be might not be 100% accurate. But nonetheless, I feel like as long as I go in with a plan of like what I want to do, what I want to see, all the fun things that I have intentions for while I'm there. So I'm kind of hoping for the best, preparing for the worst, not in the sense of like expecting to see like games or anything, but like in the sense of like hoping that people will go with me, but also preparing for if I have to go alone. So I'm definitely making sure I'm prepared about what I want to do and what I want to see. And that's something that I definitely want to talk to you guys about, is that there's a lot of people, and I've told already, like I would never go there alone by myself right now. I haven't been there, so maybe when I come home I'll have a different experience. But I would definitely be like, okay, no, like I get it. If someone like tell me like they would never travel there by themselves, like honestly, that was like, I told myself, I was like, there's no way. Like 6 months ago I was like, no, like I'm not going by myself, I would never do that. And look at me now, like I haven't even told my mom. So, because she probably like, absolutely not. But that's what I'm saying. Like maybe not necessarily in this instance, because I were to understand a sort of like I don't feel comfortable, you know, as a female traveler going there alone. But I want to say that go and experience life. You are going to be so sad, and ultimately, at some moments, miserable if you are waiting around for other people to get it together in order for you to go and experience and see something new. I am going to do something, and if other people don't want to do it with me, then oh well, because I'm going to do it by myself. They'll either get on board or they're going to get left behind. And I think that's so important to know, is that like your life does not have to stop for somebody else. Go and see new things. Go experience new things. Even if you have to go alone, like there's nothing wrong with traveling alone. Yes, sometimes there's moments where you're like, oh my gosh, like I wish that I had someone else here to experience with me, or wish that my man or my girlfriend or my bestie or my family was here to see the Great Wall of China or wherever it is that you're at, even if it's just local and you're in California and you want to go to Utah, go, but just make sure that you're, you know, taking proper precautions for your safety and letting other people know that where you're at. But don't sit around waiting for other people, because then you will literally never do it ever. Because the moment that they see you out there doing their best life, they'll get on board. And if they don't, oh well, you'll keep living your best life and you'll find someone who enjoys also doing that, doing traveling or doing whatever it is. And it might not necessarily be hiking, but if you want to take up maybe a new activity, go do it. I'm telling you, there are literally groups of people who enjoy doing whatever it is that you want to do. Go find those people. Go find your tribe. Like, don't be afraid to do things alone. I'm telling you, it is one of the best experiences, not even just traveling. I am very much a person who will take myself to the movies. Like, especially when I was in college, like I would take myself to dinner and then I would go out to the movies, maybe go shopping. There were my like 6 bags. I don't even know how they let me in there, but I'm just saying, like, it is something that I enjoy so much, and it's because I know that I'm capable of doing it alone, that people know that I'm not going to sit around and wait for them. So they're like, either I'm going to get on board or Charles going to go without me. I feel like I'm fully prepared. I've done all my research, and I'm going to keep doing my research up until the day that I leave. And I feel confident in my ability to feel like, all right, like I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know what I want to do. I know all of the areas that I definitely should not go in. I know all of this. And so just do your research and go. Go for it. If you have the financial means, and honestly, traveling is so much cheaper than you would think that it is. I definitely want to make a whole video on that. So if you guys would like that, just give me a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. Any questions that you have about traveling and expenses, because I feel like if people understood just how cheap it is to travel, we would go more often. But seriously, like, I'm so freaking excited for this trip, and it's literally not even the first international trip that I'm going to be on this year, because I will be in Australia in March. So I'm so excited, and if I have to go alone, like, I'm still going to have such a great time. I'll just have to freaking bring myself all of a sudden I can't think of the word, like a little thing to set my camera and my phone on or take my pictures. But people are going to look back and be like, dang, I wish I would have gone. And I'm like, yeah, me too, but I had a great time anyway. So the angle's a little bit different. I had to take care of something. But I just want to say, if you guys are from El Salvador, if you've ever taken a trip there, if you have family that's from there, if you've even freaking seen like an Instagram post about a place or something that they're doing out there, literally let me know so I can go see it. So I want to make the most of my time there and see everything, do everything, eat everything. I freaking love pupusas, and I'm so excited to be able to have just like an official, authentic one. I'm so excited. I've been thinking about pupusas for like months now. So I'm so excited, and if you guys are going there, let me know. Maybe we'll be there at the same exact time. So any recommendations that you guys have for me, please feel free to leave them down below. I'll be flying into San Salvador this summer. I heard it's not good to stay there, so I'll definitely be moving more towards a touristy side just to have a hotel there. But I want to make sure that I'm seeing as much of the actual culture in the town. I don't want to just see things that like the tourists see. I want to go see the authenticity of it, except, you know, like, I don't want to get caught up in nothing dangerous, but I want to just do more than what tourists would do. So if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below, or you can message them to me on Instagram or Twitter. I would love to see them, and I'm so excited, and I hope that you guys have the best day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys can also hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload. And I'm so happy that my family is growing. I have one more new subscriber. We're at 7 now, and I'm actually really excited about it. So I hope you guys have a great day, and then I'll talk to you later. Bye.